you are filming, right? Nobody.
Yeah, it's going. Let's
Alright.
go.
Oh wait, is Bly? You still Bly getting roll 20. Bly.
I am. It takes me a while. I my internet's been fucking. Get the
Your internet is in fact fucky.
fuck.
The audience, it's a bit of a pre-show.
Yep.
I literally. It is for me actually because
Turn
internet.
on
Oh
your
wow.
mic.
Gee, wow, your mic is fucked.
I think it's still like ping or internet one too.
She's gonna speed up again any moment now.
So slow.
Nope,
I swear to God. My
Nope, that's it.
dead.
Bly, you are fucked up.
Your internet's fucked.
Generally or in the head?
Yes.
All right, I can roll for that.
The problem is I can hear you all. I can hear you all. So I can hear you.
Oh, jeez.
We did
Sounds
not
like
understand a
it's bad.
single word of that.
Yeah.
And speed.
I like the way you roll.
Oh, good. Yeah, yeah.
Bly, try disconnecting and reconnecting as a suggestion.
Did she even hear us?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Try to reconnect.
No, it worked.
Of course.
My Voidling bound updated. What?
Wait, is there an update for it? What?
I don't know. I opened it back up. For some reason, it's updating.
Hmm.
Is
Oh,
that
mine
an update?
isn't.
Yeah, mine is an update.
Was there an update last night? Because I had this.
Oh, there
game
was an
running
update
was.
last night. There was.
because I fell
was.
asleep.
You leave it on for the entire night.
Dude, I was
Obviously.
watching videos on the side and I fell asleep, so the game was running the entire night.
Oh my god.
Please, I want a
Aki!
update.
Wait, what did they do?
Hey,
Welcome,
Aki.
Akishima.
So as
Aki, you need to
Thank
make a
you.
character. You need to finish up your character at some
that's
point in the
what I'm
next 2 years.
I'm working on it, and I'm in Sweden right now, so I couldn't do it today anyway.
Don't no worries. Bly is in a fucked up situation.
I see. Yeah, I've been trying to follow. And she's going to us after it.
At this point, I might kill Bly's character before Aki's ever shows up.
Jesus Christ.
my Wi-Fi isn't working.
Oh, really? What told you that, Sherlock?
Gee, we didn't know this.
Don't. If you
I'm calling us again.
Oh my god, Earth! I figured out what the issue was.
What?
Oh no.
Fix the what the fuck? Quigoon minions that would catapult enemies and bosses outside the player area. That was fixed last night, but I never closed the
Oh
game.
my god. Oh my god.
So you got to
Oh my
experience
God.
it one last time.
No, it was
I
not
never
one
experienced that. I played my Quigoon allies, the ones I have the ones that sacrifice themselves, turn into projectiles, and they kill people. That's the ones I so that was alright, Bly, you good now?
Time. Oh my god!
Bly. I can hear. You just can't hear me.
And she goes again.
Are you say something?
I'm on data, but my data is
We-
slow too.
Okay, no worries, we can hear you
It's
now.
better.
We can hear you.
We can actually hear you now.
At,
So
at the
that's better.
very least, do you have your character sheet?
You
You have a
mean,
character
I-
sheet and
I-
roll 20. That's the two.
The problem is my roll 20 is okay. It's loading now. Now that I'm on data.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm hopping on, and I do have my character sheet. You know this. I've been.
What is it with American Wi-Fi?
No, it's not. My Wi-Fi has been fucky for over a week at this point,
And the
And
blood's
I've
not
tried to
American,
get
she's
my dad.
Canadian.
and I've
Close
tried
enough.
to get my dad. The problem is my dad is completely incompetent. Everybody in the house has told him this issue. I literally had to call him during school yesterday, basically, because I wanted to know if he was actually going to get the Wi-Fi fixed. Obviously, the Wi-Fi is still not fixed.
Just plugging it in, plugging it back in.
That's what we've been doing every 5 fucking minutes. Turn it off, turn it back on.
Sounds like it may be a provider issue.
Also,
Yeah.
Lachlan, I just read something he did. Rolling 2d100, 3 plus 6, 9.
That's sad. That's
Yeah.
really sad.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah.
No, Lachlan, for your luck, you're rolling in roll 20. Fuck.
Why?
Yeah, well, no
Because
worries.
it's funny.
Alright, but Bly, you joining?
I'm trying. It's slow. I said that
Something
my
I
data
can
was
assure
slow.
you of is Sky has actual dice this time.
Sky, get the
God damn
fuck
it, Sky.
out.
Use
No,
the
roll
dice
20.
you borrowed from me, you idiot.
Rolls 2d20, 5 and a 3.
Do you see how horrible your luck
keep
is?
it. We are currently at Mom's, and he didn't bring his
Everybody is
dice,
in
but I
microwave.
brought mine, so he's borrowed from me.
Use
So I know for a
the
fact
dice.
they're physical dice roll. And if they're not behaving, I got more dice.
I don't want to save
Yeah.
the world. That's 15 and 13.
Yeah, but
I
that's
might
D20. let's
genuinely
get
have to, like, just kind of basically sit this session out because I don't think my Wi-Fi is gonna work.
You could, you know what? I don't think roll 20 is necessary. I think as long as you have your character sheet and can speak, that's enough.
Yeah.
I can
Do you-
try.
All right, then let's do that then. And if it really stops working, we'll
We
end
can
it,
just
okay?
say
Or
Zerwin's
no,
a
we'll
little
end it, you'll
sick or
just
something,
this one.
just
This
for
one-
it to make sense that you're not talking much.
It isn't necessary for you to be here. All right, then I
Yeah.
think let's just start. It's been too long.
Alright. Where are we
blooper
starting,
reel.
Earth? Where are we starting, huh?
Yeah, no,
You
no
know,
worries. Well, it's not immediately gonna hit the fan.
Uh-huh. Okay. That's what I thought.
Okay, so okay. As a bit of a reminder as to what has happened in the last session that everyone knows. So last session, you had all traveled over through the circus, picked up Ava, and then gone to the estate of Maximilian Oviedo, or specifically his dad. At which point, somehow you didn't wreck the entire place. I genuinely was expecting that. But decided to leave, head back, while specifically Maximilian and Kindle would stick, and then had a whole fiasco about how and where you would place the teleportation sigil that would be used by Kindle and her brother and sister to get back. You decided that the most reasonable place was a dungeon. And after a slight mishap between Mr. N and Garrison, you did manage to get it placed. Somehow. And at this point, we are going to go over to the first member that I would like to interact with, Garrison. Could you roll a luck check for me?
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
What is
Not
it?
good. Not good. Not good at all.
What is it?
I'm gonna start with the fact that it's a single digit number.
Okay, and what is the single digit number?
It's it's the one
Negative
before
3.
7.
It's oh
Six.
god. Alright then. Your dreams have never really been dreams. They've always been hazy, foggy, cold, echoey, like sometimes a noise or someone pierces through, but usually it's like you're spending the night walking through fog. If you even dream. Tonight was one of those dreams after what had happened. It's the same fog and echoey distant noises. Until at one moment you hear from piercing through the fog, Garrison! And then you instantly stand upright, sweaty, just woken up.
Holy fuck.
I'll say as you look, it is currently pretty early in the morning, but not so early that it wouldn't be considered normal waking time. What is it that Garrison thinks as this happens?
Considering what just happened, I'm gonna go with go with an idea that Garrison can't fall back asleep, so he just starts fiddling with with the razor stick.
Okay, so you're gonna start fiddling with the beeping stick.
Yep.
Alright then. So Garrison is just trying to avoid any and all issues until they smack him in the face, basically.
Yep.
That's a fair enough tactic. We'll see how long that lasts before the regrets start piling on. We're going to, considering this is how Garrison deals with it, and Mr. N is currently not present, and he is then Mr. N is on the other side of the castle, thankfully.
I wasn't able to move my room to next to his.
Yeah, you will not be able to. We will move on to the person who's going to wake up next. Bly. I have a question. How does Zerwin usually wake up?
Really tiredly.
With a massive headache.
Like
Yeah,
needs a
pretty
minute
much.
or two before she can process anything.
All right
Yeah.
then. Okay. So you wake up. You're still foggy, getting dressed, walking around. You are looking at something in your room is black and white and kind of chubby. You don't really process it. Keep walking. Look back. Blink your eyes a couple times. There is a surprisingly small panda in your room.
What the fuck?
Do you want a quick description of this panda?
Yeah.
It is a completely normal panda, except for its green eyes.
Oh, green. Okay. What the fuck is this panda doing here?
It just like makes a quick noise and walks up to you and tries to nuzzle you.
I'll just pet it, I guess.
Or I will allow you to roll either nature or arcana, depending on which one you would wish to do.
Okay. Oh, it's the same for either of those.
Also, I will say this. Yeah, I'll tell you when you roll. I'll tell you when you roll because I don't think you're gonna roll that low.
16.
So you notice a couple things. Firstly, you've never seen a panda, but this is a very small panda compared to most.
Baby panda.
Secondly, you're looking around for your parrot, Acharich, and he is completely gone. You cannot find him.
Oh.
Thirdly, you are looking at the panda, and the panda has the same green eye color. And a question, did you roll Arcana or Nature?
Nature.
Nature, alright then. Then I will allow you to make your own conclusions. But there's one thing that would guarantee what just happened.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
So, in other words, the parrot's completely gone. There is now a panda with the same eye color nuzzling you.
Yeah,
What do
yeah,
you do?
I know what happened, but I would not know how to like get
Roleplay it?
someone to figure that out. Yeah.
What do you want to do? What do you want to do? How? What do you want? There's a panda in your room.
Where did you come from?
Roll animal handling to see if you actually managed to sufficiently bring the idea over to the panda.
I need to have plus one. Right. 20.
20. You could see it just starts. So you are wearing, what's it called? This armband, which is the armband that originally summoned Akharich.
Yeah.
And it just sticks out its paw onto the armband. And as you look at the armband, where originally there was a little trinket that would show the face of a parrot, it now shows the face of a panda.
So my parrot is now a bear.
It makes a small growl.
Not the weirdest thing I've come across.
Alright then, and I'm gonna assume that at this point you'll try to leave your room.
Yeah, I guess. I assume I just
Alright,
have this giant fucking bear following me.
Yeah, it's the size of a big dog. That's the way I would describe it. It's not a full-sized panda,
Yeah.
but it's the size of a big dog. So you're all going. I'm assuming at this point everyone is sort of leaving their room, right?
Yep.
All right then.
I would say Ava is trying to find Kindle's room, but does not seem to know which room it is.
All right then. I will say you all walk out outside of Ava. Ava's completely separate. Ava, roll a luck check for me.
Let's see. 13.
All right then. So everyone slowly walks out, even the slowest among you, outside of the people who you knew probably. Outside the people you knew, so you guys, I will say this: there is a reason why Mr. N is gone for this session, but you do know that there is a reason. And at this point, I will say that Kindle is almost always one of the first people to show up with Glaciel. As much as Glaciel doesn't like waking up early, usually she shows up first with Kindle. She hasn't shown up yet.
Can I go find her
Can
room
Kairos
and
go
start
to
knocking on
her
her
room?
door?
Okay, wait. So, Cairo, say that again?
And Kairos go to her room.
I will say that, Garrison, you woke up first, but I will need an intelligence, normal roll, flat roll, just to see if you actually know where her room is.
Okay, so that's intelligent. That I just okay. There we go.
Dag.
Just intelligence. Like +5 modifier.
I like to think Fern gets up pretty early, but she tends
That's
to take a walk, so she tends to be later than most people because of it.
That's an 11.
An 11. I'll say you are not able to figure out where her room is.
Fuck.
I do apologize.
I was planning on knocking on her door and saying, "Wake
Okay,
up, autopilot!"
Kairos, roll a luck check for me.
Okay.
Because I think that Kairos is on the later end of sleepers.
Now he wakes up somewhat early.
Alright, then go ahead.
That is a 14.
Then I will say at this point, Kairos, you are the first person who's going to show up at her door. Ava, you will show up very closely after. Kairos, what do you do before you step in?
I knock, as well as
There is no response, but the door is unlocked.
Wakey, wakey. It was a Mickey.
I'm coming in. The door was unlocked and I did knock. So please make yourself somewhat decent. And then open the door.
As you walk in, you realize the bestial link isn't active right now. And as you step through the door, Glaciel and Kindle are both gone.
Why the fuck are they both gone?
Are you
Why
going
the
to
fuck are
alert
who
everyone
gone?
to this?
Is this Kindle's room?
Kindle and Glaciel. Yes.
Wait, they're not here. She then pokes her head in. Oh,
And I
Get
can't
in
seem-
and
And I can't seem to sense the bestial link anymore.
wait. You can't set this pistol link?
No.
neither can you, Ava.
Can I cast Detect Magic, boys?
Go right ahead.
Do I detect anything?
How high is your Arcana?
A plus 17.
Plus 17. And I say that you don't need to roll anything now. Signs of... Okay, so you specifically, I will not tell you what exactly this leads to. Firstly, teleportation magic. Secondly, aberrational magic.
Kindle is abyssal, not aberration.
You do not sense any magic that could relate to Kindle, but you do sense magic that maybe Glaciel was capable of.
Fuck. Fuck. Kairos?
Yeah?
Kindle, I have a theory. Quickly. This is just a theory, so I could be wrong. Kindle was, hunting someone, wasn't she? Or hunting down a list of people, right? Do you think
Yes.
one of those people could have came here and took her?
Maybe?
Okay. You alert the others. I'm gonna go run and get her siblings, or fly and get her siblings. I'm gonna go out the window.
Could you,
Go
Bye!
ahead.
Could you
Go ahead.
just scream out because I'm gonna do something quickly?
Go alert the others, damn it! Actually, then flies out the window.
Yeah, Ava's gone. Kairos, do you go alert the others?
What is it?
Why do you have to think
And
about
I have a
it?
question. What others? Are you alerting the king? That's a very important one. Or the royal guard.
Hang on.
Paddock.
Oh my god.
circles in the room.
I'll say this, but Garrison,
God, what do I do?
you
What
also
do I
just
do?
walked
Do you
out.
want a suggestion, Lachlan?
If I
I look-
remember correctly, prestidigitation can make my voice louder.
That's not gonna
That
work in a
can,
castle
but
this
it-
huge.
It will not work on a castle this huge to get
You-
everyone. And also,
Everyone should be in the mess hall right now. Go
everyone's
there.
in the mess hall outside of the king and his son who are currently in the courtroom. Where they're holding a meeting.
Would I be able to walk by the that room as well as the dining room? Or...
Yes. You,
Okay, then I'll
the
do
mess
that
hall's
and
on the other
alert
side.
them.
You'll alert the king and the prince.
Yes,
All right,
and then
so,
the rest of
all
the
right, then-
party.
So
and then
as
I'll
you,
go
I'll
back
say
to
as
the
you,
room.
as you walk up, they're sitting there talking in front of some board. They see you. You seem to be asking something, and as the prince says something, the king stops him, looks at you, and says, "What is it?"
Kindle and Glacial are gone,
What?
and I can't sense the link that we have.
Talon, go alert the royal guard. Get the Veil Walker set up. This needs to be figured out now. Go now. As he shoos you both away. And just sits
I
there.
suggest
to
you hurry.
Yes, basically. So Kairos runs. I will say you run over to the rest of the party. I'll say Garrison. Due to you having looked earlier, I will allow you to be one of the first people to be inside of the room.
Hey guys, I saw Kairos panic in Kindle's room earlier. Something about he was mumbling that something about Kindle being gone.
I'll say everyone is now running up. I'll say due to the distance between the siblings and Ava, it'll take a bit longer for them to show up. So I'll tell you when.
Okay.
Could Karis go back to the room and use Lesser Legend Lore to see what happened?
All right then. Go. All right then. Here's the thing: when you are not doing it on an object, you're only gonna see. When you're not doing it on a person, you're only gonna see vague shapes.
That is fine. I just need a vague sense of what happened.
Roll an Arcana check.
Okay.
Fuck you, man.
That's 28.
All right then. Something else was in this room. There was a third thing. Glaciel, what you assume to be Glaciel, as it is small, enters first. Then a very large aberrational force enters the room. Then a abyssal force enters the room. Then the abyssal force and the aberrational force leave together. Then Glaciel leaves. And now I have a question. How well would you consider Kairos' memory to be when it comes to what specific kinds of magic everyone that he has met casts?
I would say
I want your
pretty
honesty
good.
in this matter. Pretty good.
Makes
Then
sense
I
for
will
a
allow
paladin.
you. I will allow you to roll. Actually, if it's a paladin, history check at disadvantage.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
I'll explain to you why in a bit.
Okay.
I'll explain later. It's because I hate paladins.
No, it is because there is intelligence-based
Ja, det är
magic.
det du driver.
There is intelligence-based magic and there's faith-based magic. They are completely different kinds of magic.
De kommer inte
And
fortsätta slå dig, du vet det.
And Kairos,
That's a
while he has
21.
heard, okay, nice. But whilst he has heard of the magic, he hasn't seen it directly.
Huh.
You can sense aberrational magic. You haven't sensed it before at any point in your life, thankfully. But this one you have sensed. There's only one man you know who uses aberrational magic, and that's Marcel.
Okay.
I'll say this, but Garrison, when you entered, there was a piece of paper on Glaciel's bed.
Wait, I thought Kairos went in there first. Did he not notice it?
No, I'll say he was just rushed and left because it was a small piece of paper.
He looked in, saw they were missing, and left again.
So I'll say, if you want to, you could have grabbed this piece of paper before him. If you don't, I will say either
guessing-
Kairos or
so
another member finds it.
What happened here was that fucking Kairos just ran out, went to alert the king. Meanwhile, I'm still
went to
there.
alert the king. Yes.
I look into the room and I just look around and oh shit! No one's
You
here,
also
but there's
saw
a piece of
someone
paper
fly
on
out the
on
window.
bed. I
Yes,
wouldn't
you
have
also
seen
saw it
that.
outside the
I probably wouldn't
Yeah.
have seen that. I would have just heard it.
Fine. You're just sort of buzzing out the window. Okay, question: do you grab the piece of paper or do you leave it there?
Well, I would grab it to read it.
Okay, you read it. Firstly, you would not. I would not allow you to recognize this handwriting.
Fuck.
You read it as Kindle has been taken. Send help. Bring Seraphine.
All right, I go meet up with the rest of the party to deliver the letter. Because Garrison
then.
is still newly
You
joined, so
meet up with them. I'll say, Kairos, you're currently busy casting Lesser Legend Lore. The
Yep.
rest, is there anyone that would like to read this letter?
Well, first of all, I would walk into the room and be like, "Hey guys, I think one of your friends left a very important note in the room."
And I will say at this point, by the way, I will say the Royal Guard with Talon and the King have all shown up, and Ava and the brother and sister of Kindle. Alright, then Garrison, I have a question. Who do you give the piece of paper to?
The ones related to Kindle. Specifically the brother and sister or whatever the fuck you said.
They look at the piece of paper. I don't know her handwriting. I couldn't tell you. And Irene says, I don't know. I don't know how it would run. Ava, I will say, considering just how much you guys write to each other, this is not her handwriting.
No, of course it's not
But-
Kindle's, but I do have an idea. Where's Kairos?
wait, before
Okay,
you do
Kairos,
that, I grab the note out of Ava's hand again and be like, okay, who in this room can read this handwriting?
We can read it, asshole! It's the fact that I know who it is! Give it! As she takes it and flies off the Kairos.
Alright, Kairos has just finished casting the Less of the Legend lore spell. Alright then, Kairos. You give it to Kairos, I assume?
Do you know whose handwriting this is?
Do I recognize it?
No, I will say you do not. You do not recognize it, but I will say also, you do not recognize it as Glaciel or Kindle.
Well, it definitely wasn't Glaciel who wrote it.
Could it?
Glaciel's is a lot more rough, and Kindle is not this neat. This is very neat handwriting.
Do you know who took her, perchance?
But
It could
I
have been
do have
them.
an idea of who took them, as I then grab out the list that I've written down over time.
I'm gonna assume that you are gonna point towards Marcel.
Yes.
Fuck.
I'll say at this point, the king steps forward. Who did this?
Marcel.
That criminal. He starts looking towards Royal Guard. I want you all scouring every single area in this entire palace for where he might have gone. Now, out! As they all run away to go scour every single area of this castle. Looks at you. Bring her back safe. I don't know where she went, and I know that this is your bit of expertise. Bring her back. Bring Marcel back now. And he could see he's just almost furious. Doesn't even wait for you to respond. Starts walking away. Brett grabs Talon and seems to be saying something to him.
Is there... Where is Maximilian?
Maximilian is currently inside of his estate.
Can I use the teleport to get to him?
You
So
can.
you're completely ignoring the fact that the
And-
note said to bring Seraphy. Not
Are you
asking
going to
anyone
bring-
about who that is.
Are you going to bring Seraphy? That's
Yes.
my question.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, and I'll say at this point, Seraphy shows up. The king orders her to be with you guys for now. And at this point, as you are running over towards the teleportation sigil, you smell ice and fire and aberrational magic and abyssal magic. And as you're following the trail towards the teleportation rune in the dungeon, the trail keeps going.
Like further into the dungeon itself, or...
Further into the dungeon. What do you do?
It's just
What's
me,
your
right?
character's name
It's just
again?
me or someone with me.
It is. Who has decided to go with Ava into the teleportation room in the dungeon?
Kairos, definitely.
Kairos? Anyone else?
Zerwin.
By the way, I will say you are currently deciding. Okay, Zerwin goes. You are currently also deciding your decisions as Seraphy.
Okay. And not just
So do
Ava.
you-
Gotcha.
Not just Ava. I will be controlling her as an NPC if combat occurs, but for now you are.
Okay, if
controlling.
Seraphy is here, Seraphy's first idea, the fact that she was mentioned, it's not Kindle's handwriting, it's not Glacio's handwriting, this is a trap. This is Marcel. Marcel placed that note. She would be smart enough to know that.
Yes.
I have a question. Who was it that originally accepted the invitation from Marcel towards Kevin Quarry in the first place? Was it Seraphy or was it Kindle?
It was Kindle. Seraphy
Then
showed
I
up
will-
later.
Alright then.
Yeah, I remember that.
Then I will say at this point, do you all... Okay, what do you do?
Seraphy is going to stand guard. She's going to send Ava after Maximilian. She's going to send Kairos and Zergan back for both the Royal Guard and the rest of the Veilwalkers.
Well, then I have a question. Ava, what choice do you make? Do you continue... Go through the teleportation room, talk to Maximilian? Or do you go to keep following the trail that you can detect because of your plus 17 in magic in Arcana?
Seraphy. The trail. It's deeper in the dungeon. They're still here. What do you mean? I can sense it. That way. We shouldn't go with just herself. But at the very least, nobody get Max. I shouldn't get to the portal.
So Ava's gonna go get Max.
Yep.
How long are you willing to look throughout his mansion?
Well, Ava has a flight speed of 40.
Mm-hmm.
If she's tinier, that doubles.
Mm-hmm.
I would
And then
say...
I have a question. Would Ava would not be able to recognize which night creatures speak, correct?
No. Probably not.
I want you to roll a luck check.
Okay.
See if she runs into Abel.
That is a nat
Abel doesn't
fucking
speak.
20.
Nice.
But one of the ones. that
You
speaks.
do not see Maximilian, but you do see Fly's Eyes, which you know
He
is a night
does
creature
speak.
that speak.
Excuse me? Do you happen to know where your
Yes.
master is?
He has left.
Shit. Are you able to deliver a message to him, perhaps?
Not currently. He has left where we cannot find him.
Fuck. Okay. I just have to go back then. Here. Give him this message. Kindle has been kidnapped. She's somewhere in the castle dungeons. And she
The
then flies
creature
off.
nods.
She
You fly
flies-
back to the teleportation room?
Yes.
I have a question. Has any of the rest... I will say the only other person that's able to detect this trail is Garrison.
Yeah, I was about to say I want to go back into that room and see if I can find something else besides the note.
There is... You instantly... Okay, so besides that note, you sense aberrational magic... what's it called? Wizard's magic. And as you walk out of the room, the scent of ashes or fire or something of the sort.
Give me a second.
What do? You are the only one that also knows where this trail will exactly lead.
Okay, wait.
What
magic?
is he looking up? What aberrational?
Aberrational and wizard magic,
I'm,
right?
Aberration, Wizard, which you know that to be probably Glaciel. I'll say you know her well enough. And as you're stepping out of the room, something that vaguely smells like burning or ashes or fire, but clearly something that you would need a very high arcana to detect.
And at least to figure out who exactly it is.
To figure out who exactly it is, you couldn't do that.
No.
You
And I
couldn't
have
do
no idea about the wizard magic besides, that it's there.
The wizard magic is Glaciel, almost certainly.
Oh fuck, my bad.
It's the ashes and fire that we have. It's just there.
Yeah, the ashes and fire you are unsure. That could have been a specific spell cast by her, or that could have been a spell cast by whoever cast the aberrational magic, if they didn't use their own magic source.
Can I try to figure something out about the ashes? Or is it not possible? Just that there's ashes.
Whoever did it was not trying to reveal themselves. So I will say that even with your incredibly high arcana, I will say that is not possible. You need that high of arcana to detect the trail.
Alright.
So to figure out who did it from the cacophony of people that you know who cast magic, that one of them that the person that you're looking for is not even in that, may not even be in that list, I'll say that is not possible.
Alright. And that there's a trail that I could follow.
You can follow the trail, yes. And it
I
leads...
will follow the trail.
Okay, you will reach the point of the teleportation room, or you keep going further into the dungeon. Do you go there?
Just a reminder,
I'm going
Seraphi is standing guard right next to the teleportation.
I
Alright,
keep
then.
going further.
You will. Okay, Seraphi.
I am
what do you do?
moving. I am moving in a trance. I am following that magic.
Seraphi, what do you do?
I'm guessing she would notice that's where Ava had
You will-
pointed earlier.
Yes, you will know that that's where Ava is pointing, and you'll know that Garrison, who seems to be looking in the exact same way that Ava was looking earlier, seems to be walking in that same direction.
So Seraphi would stop him.
Do they just say something or do they try to grab? Because if they try to just say something, I am in a trance right now, moving
Grab.
through that, following that. fucking
Right,
path.
right. I'll say you're being physically stopped.
She knows better.
The
with
hand
this
on the
group to just
shoulder.
grab.
Stopped.
Sarah, so you are standing in front of a pretty tall woman, human seemingly, outside of that she has wings on.
I look in their direction and say, "Can you not? I'm trying to figure this out."
The only problem is that you're walking into a trap. You walk in there before anyone else does, and you might set it off.
You know what? Never mind. Thank you for stopping me.
Stay here. The rest
Fair
are
enough,
coming.
Garrison.
The rest are on the way.
Garrison's very
He has
reasonable.
steps coming
Yes.
down the stairs.
And I'll say this, but Ava will come back.
Are the others here yet?
I'll say, I will say, as you say that, bursting into the dungeon, you can see Ender standing there.
And there-
I just point and say, "Well, speak of the devil."
What? I have been trying to talk to Kindle via the bestial link. What is happening? She has not responded. I flew over at like 3.
And there's a pretty good chance that Kindle got kidnapped.
By?
Marcel.
Well, we need to go find her now.
That's the thing. We're trying to wait
It's
for the
a
others
trap,
to be here. We know
and,
where it is.
Okay, I'll say about
We need everyone before we go anywhere.
I'll say the entire group is here of just the base group.
Just the base group.
Yeah. Zerwin's here, is like outside of Mr. N, who you knew was going to be gone today.
Okay.
I clap my hands together and say, "Well, seems like everyone's here. So, who wants to head into the trap?"
Ender's already walking.
Yeah, Seraphi's are fucking flying.
We got a contender.
So the warrior guard hasn't gotten here yet. Kairos will leave a note pointing him in the direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright then. As you all keep walking, at the last dungeon room, about as big as the last one, there is another teleportation circle. The outside and inside seems to be mostly purple, which I'll say to Ava, Ender, and Garrison, all three of you detect it as aberrational magic, but it seems to have been broken off in specific bits and replaced with the blue of Glacial. What do you do?
Seraphy immediately steps onto the circle.
All right then. As you step onto the circle, you're teleported. I have a question. Who else goes?
Kairos
Ender's
does.
gone as well. Does everyone instantly go through the circle?
Yes.
Yes.
I wanna inspect it more.
You want to inspect it more? All right, then go ahead. It is a teleportation circle very similar to the one that you are using, but largely created with aberrational magic. But at some point, it was broken
Excuse me.
and then remade.
That sounds like something
remade with
Glacial's
Glacial's magic, right?
Yes.
Mhm. Also, I think it's obvious Meb is the note taker at this point.
Meb is the note taker. I am so happy.
You do not want these notes. Trust me.
That's fine.
Alright.
Hvor driver du og bråker så?
All right then.
Skal
Is
du
that,
være
was that
inne, eller
it?
skal du være ute? Du må bestemme deg.
Yeah, that's
any-
it.
okay. Is
I don't-
everyone else going to go through?
Yeah.
If there's nothing dangerous about it, I step on it.
All right then. There's no trap measures, clearly.
Yes,
And if there were, they would have been triggered by Seraphy and Ender.
And Kairos.
And Kairos. So now, I'll say, do you guys just all step on now that you know it's safe? Is that a yes or a no? Like,
Yes.
Silence.
Well, I definitely step.
Well, there's plenty of people.
Most
There's
of us
Why,
stepped
there's-
on it while Garrison
say all of
was
us then.
fucking inspecting it.
Okay, I'll say
Oh, did
you all go through then.
Yeah.
And
So I would probably be the last one to go through.
If everyone else
Yeah.
went through it already.
all right then.
As I
go
come through it,
yeah.
I would like to just like to say,
Den minute.
you lot
brag
have
about-
no sense of safety. I know I was walking into a trap and I needed to be stopped, but come
I'm gonna
on.
say at this point, Ender will walk up to you and say, "My fiance is kidnapped. I don't know who you are. Shut up."
Okay, and you want to
Follow.
save him? If you want to save him,
Her.
you need to be alive for that.
Oh,
You do know you need to be alive in order to actually save them, right?
you have no idea what you are looking at right
Dere
now.
bråker uansett
And
hva
I'll
jeg
say
gjør.
at
Jeg vet
this
ikke
point-
hvor
Yeah, I would say at this point Ava
Garrison.
is currently trying to get Garrison away from her.
Garrison, I will say this. You are detecting a lot of natural magic coming from this person.
Du kan være inne, men
A
hva er det dere bjetter
lot
ved døra?
of natural magic.
Okay, Garrison says, "Okay, I can understand you're frustrated, but
Calm down. You might as well be giving away your location with the amount of magic you're emitting. You're a walking beacon at this point.
Where are we? Where are we even anyway?
Garrison, just shut the fuck up.
You can tell me to shut the fuck up,
It's,
but
it's
again,
fine.
you need to be careful.
Garrison, if that's your name, I understand your sense for reason, but currently, let's not. I'm panicking. Where are we? And I'll say this one, Ava, and the rest of you, you will recognize that in the very far away distance, almost on the horizon, that is the Maximilian Estate, and this is the mountain that is very nearby it. Do you wish to walk closer to the mountain?
Yes.
Yes.
So specifically to the sorcerers among you, your magic gets drained instantly. You can feel your energy be sapped out of you, and even to the ones of you that aren't using their own force as energy, this is a dead magic field. And in the distance,
Oh, dear.
looking at the wall of this mountain is Maximilian, standing there, seemingly looking at the wall, trying to find something.
Oh, there you are.
Garrison just rubs his
Why are you all here? I was trying to figure this out.
Kindle's been
Oh, we
kidnapped.
yeah.
Oh, sorry, what? And why are you here then? Why aren't you with her?
We found the trail.
And
Well-
It led here.
It leads here, yes.
Well, that
The
explains
potassium
the
circle took us here, and we believe it's Marcel behind it.
Marcel. Well, that explains
Yep.
the dead magic field that is currently. I was trying to figure out the origin, but it is somewhere inside of the mountain.
We believe that's where he's got Kindle.
Yes.
Shit. All right
And
then.
the field
Well, I
makes sense.
I
why we
know
can't
that
sense
the
visual.
mechanic. I know that the mechanic is somewhere here. I don't know where it is, and it is clearly not magical, or else it wouldn't be functioning. Can any of you help? I have been sitting here for 20 minutes, and I wasn't in a rush, but now I am.
Who has the highest perception, DB?
As I'll say this
I have
isn't
9
perception.
perception.
This is. I'll say this isn't perception.
And 9
this is-
perception here as well.
I will allow this as an intelligence roll.
Intelligence roll. That would either be me or
Okay.
Meb then.
No, that should be me.
That is not me.
No,
Um,
no.
How much does Meb have?
I have a plus
what is
5.
yours?
I have +5.
I have a +8.
Huh?
Plus
Mine
8.
is 2.
Yeah, wait, do you
During-
save it? Is it normal or saving throw? Normal saving throw. Is it an intelligence
Skills.
roll or intelligence save?
It's in skills.
You might have fucked up the writing then. Because I don't think +8 is possible.
No,
If
it's
you're-
not.
Oh,
It's not.
Wait, let
You
me
fucked up
check.
your
Intelligence
stats.
You'll have
20
to
gives
use
Hold on.
items
I
to
think you
accomplish
have a
anything past
saving.
It's
20.
intelligence, right?
And yeah, I think you have an intelligence
Oh
saving.
wait, no,
throw
I'm
plus
reading
eight.
it wrong. Sorry, that's persuasion.
That's
That's not even
Okay,
the
it's fine.
inside.
Also, I'll say this. You are currently, most
just
rolls for
roll
you
it,
will
I
be a disadvantage due to you being a sorcerer. Because
Kairos
your
try and look.
your magic. Imagine your life is being drained out of you right now.
That would be fun. I'd love for that to happen right now.
Call Aki. Okay, so so-
Can I do it?
Seraphy
Sure.
is +5
I'm talking about Ava's.
or Ava. Ava. Okay, I'll allow both Ava and Garrison to roll.
All right.
Alright, I got a 24 already. I already rolled it. It's a
Oh
24.
my god! Thank you. Those bad rolls at the start were worth it. I started with a 6, then another 6 plus my modifier, and now I got a 20 plus 5. Whew.
All right then.
Gee.
So, at this point, I'll say that you two together, you're just looking at this wall where Maximo's looking, realize he's looking in the wrong spot. It's more to the right. That is where the dead magic is stronger. He was inherently trying to avoid the dead magic. Because, of course, it doesn't feel nice for a magic user to be inside of that. You realize, well, the closer you get to the middle is near the dead magic core. And I'll say, at this point, you pass on a spot, and you realize, okay, you literally both together, barely even like processing that you're even working together. Garrison Garrison pushes in a loose stone, you push in a loose stone, do that a couple times. There was clearly a mechanic supposed to be here, but it's broken. And it won't be fixable quickly. Run over, keep going, closer to the dead magic, find another weird set of stones. Push, 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 in an order that seems weird, but Garrison was able to figure out as a common order that a lot of people would have used. A large stone slab falls into the mountain that seems to have been perfectly carved into it, leading to a staircase down. Do you all run down?
Is the
Yes.
dead magic on?
With the dead magic on. The dead magic is still active.
Ava
before anyone
immediately
goes
takes to
in-
the sky and just flies in.
Question, is your flight magical in any way, just so I know?
No, it's not. It's her actual wings. She has actual
Alright,
damn wings.
I will say though, this is such a small corridor that I don't know if precise flight will work
Okay.
the entire way down. So you
Again,
could
she can
try
go
to play it
tiny.
safe.
She can go tiny.
She can go tiny, which is gonna help, but you could either risk it and be slower and might even injure yourself, or you could just use the stairs. It's up to you.
Okay. Fine, we'll use the damn
Kairos
fucking
would-
stairs.
Kairos would
Alright,
run
because
down
it is
as
a,
soon
it's
as
a
they
pretty
open
small
it.
moment. Alright then, as you all enter down, we are going to shift perspectives over to Kindle. Kindle. The last thing that you remember wasn't really worried about yourself. Or worry that something might happen. Your worry was of Glacial. When you came back from Maximilian, and the first thing that you saw in your room was Marcel standing there, you weren't really afraid for yourself. You're afraid for her. This is the same man that caused one of her biggest traumas for both you and her. As you're coming to, you're just praying. You saw that Glacial had likely woken up. You're just praying that Marcel didn't notice. Wake up. You're inside of a seemingly prison cell or something. All of the walls are carved stone, clearly not bricks, but actually seems to be carved out of some sort of cave. One side is bars. Your magic is drained. There's no energy in you. You see the writings of a circle inside of it, but you look at the circle, that circle's not breaking unless the magic turns on, and even then it'll likely activate long before you break. Pipes across the walls, leading to a machine sort of looking like a steel box. Maybe you might even recognize it as platinum, a metal that you know Marcel prefers. One lever on it, and in a different circle in front of you is Marcel standing there. Not a single chair in the room, both of you on each side, as he notices that you are awake.
So, as she sits up, what exactly is the plan here?
Do you say this to Marcel?
Yep.
Well, you're awake. You feeling decent?
Feel a bit groggy, but that's normal when you get hit with a sleep spell.
That magic field doesn't help. Always hated the things. The plan is to get that thing out of you, but you don't like chairs, and I don't like them either. Sorry for that, by the way. As he walks over with a box and a bottle, sits down on the floor in front of the bars, just far away enough to where if you wanted to reach out, you wouldn't be able to reach him. Sit down. Unless you don't want to.
The only problem with this is, with your plan, is that I recently had some ritual done on me. I don't know exactly what happened, but I can tell you this isn't going to be as easy as you think it's going to be.
Do you think that I think it's going to be easy?
Well, one way or another, either you'll die, or I'll die. And hopefully he lives. And honestly, as she stands up, I'm kind of hoping for either at this point.
What desperation can lead us to.
Not desperation. Just tiredness. As long as you die in the end, I'm happy. Even though I don't get to see her face.
He opens up the box, grabs a lighter, throws it to you. The box is full of cigars, clearly expensive ones,
Don't smoke.
and just says, "Well, a drink?"
No. Whatever's going on, I want to be fine or sober.
In my opinion, if I'm gonna die, might as well die happy. As he
Fair
lights a cigar, starts smoking it. I ask you questions.
What's the plan here, besides trying to steal curiosity?
I get that demon out of you using that room. Put it in me. Hopefully, before your friends show up. I don't know how smart they've gotten. And then escape. Also, about the kid. I don't know if you believe this or not. I really didn't want to hurt the kid. It's always been a step too far for me.
Not the fucking time!
Yeah, that was a horrendous time to her, that was. What do you do?
The fuck did you do?
What do you mean? I left the kid in her bed.
Kindle size of that.
Do you think that I didn't mean it? When I made you hit her, that was not intended. I truly wasn't. As much as I've done horrendous things, that one never sat right with me.
A villain with a criminal with regrets. How nice.
All of us have regrets. I heard a lot about you. Heard about the research she was doing into my past, our past. Ask anything. If you get out, I think that's fair enough at this point. I don't know who of us surviving. Ask about my past. Ask about what I know about the others. What was that damn name again? Oblivion something.
Oblivisky, or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
I can't pronounce it myself. Just so you know, Earth, I can't pronounce it.
No worries. I Kindle doesn't have high intellect. It's fine.
Alright. So, questions, huh? Let's see.
About me, my past, about anyone else that I know, whatever I know. At this point, either I die, you die, or we both go. I couldn't tell you.
The main one I want to know is Calypso.
Her. Yeah, that crazy old bitch. She was with the man. Thalion, always a man I respected. There are very few people that were willing to go as far as I could, if not further. Strong magic, but mostly was there for the fun, and Tirani, he needed money. So, where does he get it? Cassigan, he gets it from Calypso, and also an extra victim or two, never hurt anyone. Still thought that the way that they did it with you was horrendously done. Why would you pick some random woman off the street? Or even worse, what they did with that little boy, Max. To do that to your own son, that's beyond me.
I'm trying to pick my words carefully here. How involved were all of you?
I was involved to a very minor degree. Not even trying to lie or defend myself. Just trying to... I was there for some... I had a minor understanding of how to put things in other things. Let me just simplify to that. It's things that Tirani didn't know. That's what I helped with. And I watched a couple of them. Brought back bad memories. Thalion was helped with a lot of the magical specifics. Calypso mostly was there with Thalion, paid the money. Cassigan also was largely there just as a big old wallet. Baldathas, he was just there with her, but I don't know a damn thing about him. Although I know his magic smelled weird. And last one was Tarani. That man spearheaded the operation. It was his life.
So let me get this straight. Tarani was your leader at the very least. Or at least somewhat.
I don't like the term leader.
Just run with me for a second. Run with it.
Do I look like I run?
Can we just see some deadpan look? You helped with whatever details he did not know. Calypso and Cassigan were just money. Thalion was there for the fun of it. Balthazar was just there to be a bodyguard for Calypso.
Thalion was always spouting something about progress. Progress. It's almost like he's such a dedicated, but I don't know to what.
Tell me about the victims.
Some of them were high-level people. Some of them were people who picked off the streets. One of them was a set of twins. Of course, there's you, the little boy Max. Mostly, one of them, this one was sad. Thalion tricked one of them that was meant to be his lover. I think she was, I don't know, she was the artist or something.
I see.
I'll say at this point, you start to realize that he was, when he was originally talking to you, he was putting a bravado. Like, as if he's just like, trying to show I am a beyond you, I am better, I am God, whatever. This is a very honest man. Very clearly unhappy with his deeds. There is a part of you that is curious about what made him like this. Why he does all this. Because this is clearly a man. With some of them, they are clearly psychopaths, are doing it for the money. You'd have zero idea about him. He is supposedly not particularly rich, not particularly powerful. Hell, even on the power scale, he isn't as powerful as any other member. You are unsure. What do you do? Or say?
The others I can probably understand or figure out why they did it. From everything you just told me. But you, I can't figure out. Why?
I'm surprised you want to know about me.
To be honest,
I
have the least information on you out of all the others. And Baldathas, but I think I'll find that out a different way.
Well, I can surmise. Do you just want to hear the whole story, or because I couldn't explain to you without?
Go right ahead. I think we've got time.
Either the machine whirs up quickly enough, or your friends are here first. I couldn't tell you. I was a young kid, growing up. You know, the mines that I got control over. My dad, real piece of work. I'm talking a real piece of work. Man couldn't stand me. I was the only kid that survived even being with him. Worked me till my bones cracked. And then when my body barely worked, he put that magic in me. Aberrational. What that weird, it smells weird, it always has. strapped to a chair, forced in me. Tasted bad, tasted rotten. He almost wanted to use me as a soldier for a little while. I made him mysteriously disappear. Took over everything. Thought I could set these minds right. They didn't trust no kid of the man that hurt them. I wasn't willing to give up that power. Big mistake. Started doing small things. Tried to get them to work. Thought if I could get enough money, I could improve the situation. Never enough money. This quarry was a mess. And at some point, I went so far. I called him horrendous for so many years, and then I did the same damn thing to 10 people. I'm a man I swore at his grave. I pissed on his grave, and I'm 10 times worse than him. Can you believe it? I saw monsters grafted onto people. My work. Just so they could work hard, work for their children.
Honestly, I can't believe it. For a while, I didn't know him, my father, the way he used to be. I just knew him as evil, as a man who would do anything in his power to just kill who he was sent out to kill whoever opposed them, to do whatever he needed to gain power. Even if that meant sending me into fight pits, sending me on missions, to forcing me to kill. Eventually, his madness started to grow on me. And there was one man who approached our village, and I tried to turn away. Told him to save himself. I still remember the look on his face. Like he was almost saddened. And instead he walked in anyway. And the village was set on fire, and my father mutilated, in a sense. I was happy. I didn't understand it at first, but I was happy. That damn madness, it rubbed off on me for a while. After I left there, I was nothing more than a monster. Even after Seraphy found me, I can still feel it. And then you did this to me, and I'll be honest. For a while, I was clear. For once, I actually...
Roll an insight check for me, please. As you were looking at his face as you were saying this.
Yep. It's an 18.
Shame. That's what you detect on his face. Shame.
I'll be honest. I hated what you did. I hated all of it.
Don't blame you.
But while I was there, for one single moment, I was clear-headed. The madness was gone. Is he surprised?
He's quiet and listening. Surprised isn't what you would call. He's confused.
I don't know what you did. Exactly. Whatever madness was taking over me, it stopped for a bit. For you see, I recently learned that apparently I'm related to some goddess of chromatic dragons. Specifically her white half.
Now he's very confused.
I know, this is very confusing. Tell me, I have a question for you. What color was my fur the last time you saw me?
Reddish?
Yes.
Orangish?
It was a golden reddish, whatever you want to call it. Now look at it.
What?
The term half-breed mean anything to you?
You're part dragon, ain't you?
Yep.
Wow. Fair.
And part of
you
her bloodline, or that specific bloodline, apparently means that I will go mad at some point. Or that's the theory. That's what happened to my father.
You can see, it's like he's trying to... He's unsure if he wants to say something, and he's unsure if he can.
So whatever you want to say it. Might be the last thing you do, might be the last thing I hear.
How?
How?
You've been through worse than me. How do you took care of that kid? You gave... How you took care of the kid? Took care of a group? How are you good?
There were 4 people. Technically 5 if you count him, but I do, but I also don't. Depends on how he's feeling. But there were 4 to 5 people in my life that made me better. If it wasn't for Seraphy, I'd probably be dead. If it wasn't for her discipline and everything, I'd probably be a lot more insane. Probably would have ended up a lot like you, or like my father.
You had people.
If it wasn't for Ender, my fiance, I probably would have been heartless. If it wasn't for Glacial, well, there's a lot of things I would have been. If it wasn't for Ava, let's just say I would be very friendless. If it wasn't for Valmon, I would probably be dead a long time ago. Or either that, exactly like my father.
Roll an insight check for me.
That's a 17.
You see a man. You could have sworn on his mother, his father, every single thing that he held dear, ripped it to bits in front of him. You could not have hurt him as much as you have hurt him now. For the simple reason that he is sitting there, he is thinking to himself, why did I never have those people? He's just sitting there looking at you. Takes a shot of what seems to be whiskey. Well, you're lucky. You had people. I never had them.
And again, I think that look's about to run out.
And here I am, probably killing you, probably killing myself. What people can do.
What people do out of desperation, right?
I think I am desperate. What else is there? What else is there for me? What happens? What happens if I get found? What happens to me? They'll rip me apart like dogs. And I'm going to hell. Or whatever else.
Tell me something. If there was a way that you could help, that you could change anything, would you do it?
Are you trying to convince him to change?
No. I'm trying to convince you to do the right thing. There's information that you know. Yes?
Now go continue.
There's information that you know that could be useful in finding the people that you worked with, finding the victims that you did things to. If you can find them, or help us find them, bring the people you were working with to justice, help us find the victims and console them, bring them peace. I say you can make up for a lot of things.
Roll a persuasion check, and I'm going to say this. This is outside of the persuasion check that you hit on Canada. This may be one of the most important persuasion checks that you have hit in a very long time, if you manage it.
So I just hit the max.
The max, you hit a nat 20?
Nat 20 with a +5.
Does this? I'll say this probably deserves a fucking round of applause.
But I did it twice. I did it twice.
This is the second time.
God damn.
Let's fucking go! Every time I think my luck is gonna run out. Every single fucking time.
When it really counts, the dice really are on your side.
Well, shit. I wasn't expecting this. As he sits there and he's really thinking about what you just said. A chance at having everything, or maybe even going to wherever, or a prison cell probably for the rest of my life.
If you help me, I might be able to make it a little bit better.
Cushy prison cell. I've done a lot of things. I don't think I can come back. I don't know if I can.
Here's the question that you should be asking yourself. Do you want the help?
He sits there and he's thinking.
Do you want to be better?
As you say that, he looks as right. The machine is on. All that he would have to do is turn off the dead magic field. Could activate it right now. He could at any point do his plan. Maybe even succeed. He doesn't know how long they have. Stands up. Fuck! Grabs this bottle of whiskey, throws it at the wall. Wipes his alcohol-covered hand on his face. That bracelet that you have on, don't know if you've noticed it. Do not, I'm gonna turn on the dead magic field, not gonna turn on the machine. Do not say the word Scoia'tael. That kills you. I promise it kills you.
Alright.
Cannot remove the bracelet right now, I'd have to remove it later. He turns on the dead magic, or turns off the dead magic field. Looks at you. What should I do?
If I had to guess, they have at least noticed that I'm missing. And if Ava is as smart as I think she is, she's probably found the trail by now. If you want to stop them from crashing in here and just plain up killing you, releasing me and putting yourself in the cell might be the best option so they can stop them from getting to you. Gives me time to convince them to stop them from killing you.
As you say this blue icy javelin thuds into his shoulder, pins him to the wall. Above you, you didn't know there was a vacant area, but there is. As you hear Glacial's voice say, "Leave her alone."
Winter? Kindle immediately stands up and runs to the bells and the bars.
Yeah, you're here. You're okay? As
yes, I'm fine!
Uses Misty Step, goes down, and holds another spear to his neck.
Winter, stop! Please!
What? I was trying to turn off his machine, the one that stops the magic. It's off now, but I don't know if I did or something else did.
He did. Trust me, everything's going to be fine. Let's put down the spear.
She doesn't put down the spear, but she walks backwards away from him. He's not unaccustomed to pain, but this is a spear through the shoulder. His arm has gone limp, basically. And at this point, Kairos and Ava, your footsteps are heard down what would look like just a hole, but turns out to be a hole up to the staircase. And the first thing
I just want to make it clear,
Yeah.
Earth, because I know stairs will be challenging with Fern. She turned into a direwolf before she started walking down the stairs.
Alright then. So I'll assume you all run down, feel your magic surge back into you. Kairos and Ava, you are the first two to enter.
Kindle! What the fuck? Whatever you do, don't hurt him.
Like I'm bad enough already. She's in those bars. Open them. You'd have to saw your way through. I did not make that. I did not make it in a way where she could get out.
Can Kairos just use his hang on.
The hammer.
Yeah, his hammer on the bars.
And I will say, at this point, as what's it called? As you try to bash your hammer into it, bounces off, starts to bend a bit, starts to bend. As your magic all returns, with that, Kindle, curiosity also returns.
I'm curious to hear anything that I said.
He was listening, but he couldn't speak.
Kindle's first thought is to ask him if he's okay.
Good.
Do you trust me?
I follow. Do you allow him to take your form?
Yes.
As he grows over you, creates his own body, you feel drained. Grabs the bars that Kairos was bending, and with an immense amount of force, even curiosity seems to be struggling with, slowly pulls open the bars and disappears.
Thank you.
Fucking hell. Ender instantly runs over to you and hugs you, checks you for everything. Doesn't even look at Marcel. She's never seen Marcel directly. But she knows that it's him, but she knows that he's currently a bit fucked up. You're her main priority.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Did he do anything to you?
No.
What's happening?
That I'll explain in a second. Right now, let's get that out of his arm before it gets any worse.
You see Maximilian.
I presume the rest of us
you
are
see
caught
Maximilian
up by now.
is everyone is here now. Maximilian is standing there with his hammer readied.
As I will repeat again, do not hurt him.
You better give one hell of an explanation or you're dying with him. Do you see he picks up his hammer, breaks off the javelin, clearly in a way meant to hurt him even more.
Max, he can help us find the others.
He's alive, isn't he? Grabs him, throws him on the floor.
Again, he can help us find the others. Give us information that the others don't know, that even the closer's daughter might not know.
And you can see he's just sitting there, like, just trying to control his pain.
Bro,
I know.
Could you heal him?
Can Kindle reconnect the beastol link between these two again?
Yes, he can.
Oh, yo.
As she starts to reconnect everyone again, she says through the beastol link, "It hurts. I know it fucking hurts. Trust me, believe me. You have no fucking idea, but at the same time, he didn't want to do it, if you can believe it."
He's just looking around. Are you going to heal him, actually?
Yeah, I'm using cure wounds.
How much healing is that?
That would be...
Uh,
at
a 2d8
second level, that
plus
would
something.
Be, 48 plus 9.
You've gotten up to a state where he can walk pretty well. His arm still very much doesn't want to move, but it's clear that he'll be able to use it after it heals a bit more. And Garrison and Ava, you smell fire. As you hear whispered throughout the room, loud enough to where everyone can hear. Scoia'tael. Kindle. I need you to roll Constitution.
Fun. Is it a saving throw?
Yes, but one you may not make.
27! Okay. That 20 plus 7. Fuck you!
Now,
That nobody, just so you know.
I have a question
That's-
before you
yeah.
continue.
Go ahead.
Can I just in case, if you don't plan on telling us if that's enough, can I just in case add Flash of Genius to that, which is a +5?
Okay, that buys you 2
I'll use
turns.
guidance.
Okay, tell me if the guidance is the guidance a +4.
Actually, I thought I had it, but forget about it. No, I do it. I can use it freely. It's 1d4.
And how much is it?
Push it old. That would be 4.
That'll be 4. You get 3 turns. Kindle. You feel as your soul is ripped out of you. That's the only way to describe it. Curiosity is gone somewhere, teleported away. As you feel the ability to breathe in disappear. You have 3 turns as a party. And if you do not find it out, what's happening, Kindle dies.
Okay, where's the fire coming from? Where was the fire smell? Can I find
Here.
Can I find out which direction?
It's here,
No,
The
like
room.
specifically where in the room?
near Kindle.
Ay, fuck.
I'll allow you to roll Arcana, but this is such a brief and sudden moment in such a place that it doesn't make sense yet.
All right, that is.
Does anything look different on Kindle that she doesn't usually wear?
Her bracelet, clearly made out of platinum.
This plus that. Wait, no, wrong thing. That would have been a
You have
three.
3 turns, and I will tell you when a turn is passed. And Kindle, I will say you cannot speak. You can breathe out, but you cannot breathe in.
Okay.
5.
How big is the bracelet?
It is around her wrist, and it clearly cannot be removed due to some magic that was placed on it by Marcel. And Marcel is sitting there now on his knees, looking horrified at what just happened.
That is That's a 40 on Arcana.
40.
Yes.
This was cast by someone, and someone incredibly competent.
Well.
I know I have something.
Okay.
Okay, and also I will tell you the spell that the bracelet used was Scatter, a teleportation spell that separates a bunch of creatures. In other words, what has just happened is that Kindle has been separated from Curiosity.
Fucking what? How was that?
Because Curiosity has been given a body, but that body cannot be too far away from Kindle. Now that body is too far away from Kindle.
So Kairos could.
So we need to
Undo
get
it?
Curiosity back, basically. Wherever
Yes.
Curiosity is, we need to get Kindle or Curiosity to each other immediately. Now.
Immediately,
Right.
within 18 seconds.
Is there a way to track him?
Yes.
What? How?
I will allow you to roll Arcana,
Okay.
or you could ask Marcel. Those are the two that I'll allow.
Okay. I will roll this shit again.
Could I use rewind to rewind it to before that happened?
I will say that this is a severe enough magical effect that would be nigh on impossible.
Okay.
This is a very high level spell, and it doesn't work like that with magic. And this is a bracelet that has fail safes upon fail safes. Clearly.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was a 35.
All right then. It is
Uh,
outside of this mountain. It is somewhere at its front.
Now, quickly, who is the fastest here, and who can carry Kindle and me at the same time, so we can follow these traces?
Both me
Alright,
and
then.
Seraphy.
Okay, Ava and Seraphine.
Okay. So as in you, as in Kindle, but you would be down at the moment, right?
I believe
That's
it's the
not Ava.
Ava.
Ava, yeah.
Ava.
So it's,
Okay.
I'll say Ava, Seraphine. Okay, if we're talking about stairs, that changes things, but we'll see.
Okay. So I
If
okay.
Mhm.
You two now, fucking take up
does,
Kindle. Follow me.
does anyone have the enlarge and reduce spell? Does anyone have that? Hold on, I have an idea.
Glaciel has it.
Cast it on Kindle so that way Ava can fly really fast.
Glaciel reduces the size of Kindle.
Okay, fly. I will. Me and
Like-
Seraphy can pick her up and just fly.
Okay.
I'd like to cast the Death Ward just as extra means of protection.
And I'll say this at this point. Marcel says left. Out of this, left.
All right.
I don't know if
Okay.
y'all make it.
Okay. I'm guessing one of them picks me up. I start guiding a.
I'll say Seraphine or Ava. Seraphine, who picks who up? I have a question.
I would say Seraphy is definitely stronger, so Seraphy would definitely pick up Kindle, and she is really fast.
And
Ava would be able to pick up Garrison better.
all right then.
All right.
I am gonna
I-
roll something here.
Okay.
Yep. All right. Ed.
Oh boy.
Let's see how fast she
Based
dies.
off of this roll, I'll say this. By the way, Kindle lives or dies.
Yep. That's what I said.
And
Let's see how
I'm
fast
saying
she
that.
dies.
But what I mean by death is I'm talking no death saves.
Mm-hmm.
That's not bad. Let's hope the other two is good.
I think I just heard the fuck right there.
Don't tell me I'm about to lose the character.
First turn, 16. Second turn, 2. Third turn, 4.
Oh shit.
Kindle. Yes?
That's not
Mhm.
looking good.
If I
Yo,
were
is
to
Kindle
use,
dead?
would she be fine?
I will say you that in this state you are unsure. But and also, so I'm saying that I'll say that Crow, you are right behind them. Okay. Kindle, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
As you look out into the daylight, carried by Seraphine, what is the last thing that you think with lungs that cannot breathe before you die?
It's a message to Ender. I love you.
I'll try it.
I'll tell you when you are allowed to try, if you are allowed to try. Because if Seraphy is fast enough, you may not need to.
So Seraphy has about double the fly speed of her normal walk speed. It's 60. She's
Yeah.
faster than Ava.
So that's 120 dash speed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Since
we're flying, it's pretty much a straight path, right? So all I would need to do is just point in the pretty much the
Yes.
general direction of where they need to head.
Yeah.
Okay.
As you fly off, you see a black thing that laying that you instantly recognize as Curiosity. And sadly, Seraphy, before you could make it, Kindle dies. But I don't know if you remember this, nobody. You had a plan for this. Do you remember?
No, I do not.
The helm.
That's right. That is right.
And that is why, Crow, you will not reach this place before Seraphy starts doing something unique. You fly over, you see the two bodies laying there. As you place them next to each other. You've done this a million times in front of the mirror. This is something that you needed to make sure that this would allow it to happen. You place down your helmets in between them. Garrison, Ava, you two show up. You start chanting. Garrison, Ava, you recognize this even if you don't speak this language. I don't think either of you do. This is Abyssal.
No.
Karos would know it if he was there.
Yeah.
Nope.
Crow, you show up. Kairos, you show up. Still chanting. Any effort to try to get closer, she's trying to keep you away. Seraphy, you remember what Lukiel told you. The price that this would have. A soul and an immortality. Your soul and your immortality. Knocked out, just as dead as the other two. We will come back to Kindle. Kindle. Everything's dark. You're swimming in what only you could consider as oblivion. The abyss. Darkness itself. You try to look around, open and close your eyes. There is no difference. You see your hands and you see your body, but you don't see anything around you. You're dead. You didn't think it would be this quiet. You'd think there would be rushing around off to the different realms, but maybe with how you died, with how your soul was torn apart, maybe you feel like you don't deserve anything but oblivion. What is it that you're thinking currently?
Nothing. She's thinking nothing.
You sit there in silence and you accept oblivion. You think that if you simply stay with the nothingness, consciousness will cease. And you will end a dark fate, sure, but that is what you were offered. Close your eyes. Your eyelids become orange. You open them, and there is a light. What do?
Nothing else to do, I guess. She would try and go towards it.
With what can only be described as a swimming motion,
I fucking kill myself.
you try to...
Sorry, what?
Yeah, no worries. Shit's happening. You try to swim over to this light. You'll make it, but the light is somewhat fading. In the distance, you hear Curiosity's voice. Help.
Where are you?
Don't leave me.
Can I see him?
Roll a perception check.
Let me just see. Yep. $22.
You notice two things. One, a much smaller, briefer orange light that you could only know as Curiosity's eyes, as the rest of his body would disappear in this darkness. And secondly, you don't know if you have enough time to swim over, grab him, and then leave before the light's gone.
Well, guess what, buddy? We ain't leaving him behind, so that's exactly what we're doing. We're going straight for Curiosity.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Not even considering, then I'm going to roll something. That is a 19. You swim over. Or calling it swimming is pretty accurate, but it's not like you could feel the oblivion around.
No.
It's you're making a motion. Almost if you're willing your way towards it.
Och kliva upp på bordet. Sorry,
You
dog's trying to get on
feel-
the table.
Yeah, no worries. You feel for this thing. He's small. Like a child. You grab him with one arm. Try to force your way into the light. And right as it feels like the light is about to fade, you make it. And everyone else you see as Curiosity awakens and then disappears. Kindle awakens, and Seraphy also awakens, but her wings are gone.
What happened?
What do you all do?
Garrison
Pretty
starts
sure you just
rubbing the...
died.
Yeah, well, alright, then Garrison, you?
Garrison just starts rubbing the nose bridge and just says, "Is it finally over?"
Kindle.
Oh.
If she's looking at the others, everyone else is fine. She's looking at Seraphy. Seraphy, what's wrong with Seraphy? Besides her wings being missing.
Seraphy looks up. You feel different, Kindle, and Seraphy. Seraphy will go to her first. You look at her. She looks at her hands. There's a new sensation. Something that hasn't happened to her in a very long time. Smells of rot, decay. No, that's not it. Age. She's aging. Kindle. The helm duplicated a part of Seraphy's soul. The human part. The one that ages. And the one that ages like a human, as you realize by some strange sensation, you are now both aging at a human rate. What do you do? Garrison is just breaking his mind, trying to understand what the fuck just happened.
Oh, if anyone could have told me you had this sort of item, I could have started researching it, man, and found out how to maybe tweak it a bit.
Just starts running over to the helm, tries to figure out if there's any magic still in it.
It's not even like running over it, it's just walking over there being like, oh my god, if you had this fucking item, I wouldn't have needed to worry this much. Yes, you don't have your lifespan anymore, you have a human lifespan, but come on. It's better than
I
dying.
could curse you with youth.
So, and also, and Ender's one saying this, so they have human
They survived.
lifespan?
Yes.
Thank the gods. She walks over and thinks of picking you up for a second. No, she just jumps on, hugs you.
Wait.
Oh, God.
Is Kindle still small?
No. I
She
imagine it's worn
is-
off by now.
I'll imagine that it's worn off just so she doesn't get crushed. Although, even then, she's still probably like the largest small thing ever. Okay.
Fuck off!
There. Yeah, that was good timing. That was good timing. But the other one wasn't. This one was. I'm just gonna assume that it's like just Wild Magic Surge doing that. Because Wild Magic Surge procs is just boom.
That would low-key be funny. So yeah,
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
we're gonna go with that.
Yeah. I'll say, you guys are all together now after this revelation.
Know what? That's canon now. Whenever Black Fox or the Soundboard spot it.
Yeah.
It's
I'll say at
canon.
this point, that revelation is firstly that's canon. Secondly, that revelation with that revelation, you're all together. Kindle, your brother and sister rush over, hug you right after. Glaciel as well, and you're all sitting there for a second in the grass.
What about the bracelet?
You can look at the bracelet.
I have an important question.
Yes,
There's no more of the burning smell, right?
the smell's gone. The smell left the second you left the room.
Okay, that's good.
All right then. Kindle, your bracelet seems to have just turned into a normal bracelet.
Garrison, if you want to look at it, go ahead, but I'm about to throw it off the top of this mountain.
Can you?
Well, you'd have to climb up the mountain first.
Wait, are we? Actually didn't look.
If you
Oh.
are right in front of the mountain is right behind you.
You know what? Thank
Well,
the fucking
I mean-
Lord.
Hang on. Did anyone stay
I
back
can-
with the guy?
Yeah.
I
we
imagine
stay back.
Maximilian is still with him, unfortunately.
Maximilian and Fern.
Gotcha.
Yeah, let's say the
Everyone else
Ferd's
just
with
kinda
him
took
because
off running.
Maximilian might not stop himself.
Oh.
Just the idea of Maximilian. And this would never happen, by the way.
Who
But
just
there's the
joined?
idea.
Me.
This is Dragon. Just the idea that Maximilian. This would never happen, by the way. The idea that he's hovering the hammer near Marcel's head, and Ferd's like, no, don't.
She's
like
still
shooting
a
a cat.
direwolf, so she just like grabs him by the sleeve, just like nope,
He wouldn't actually do
like
that.
a dog
He's gonna
playing
he's gonna
freaking
hear
tug of
Kindle
war.
out. He's gonna very angrily do it, but he's gonna very angrily hear Kindle out. All right then, and I think at this point I will end the session.